Hello, I didn't see you there. Elaine, Aeris here. Question. Can we please talk about the Reddit lamp story? I have been dying to cover this for a while. Now, in case you're not familiar, the Reddit lamp story was posted to Reddit 12 years ago with a throwaway account, but it has been gaining traction lately because it was reposted to a Glitch in the Matrix subreddit. And oh my goodness, it's gone viral. This story is resonating and it's really eerie. The basic synopsis is a young man in college angers a football player. He walks in the way where this football player is trying to drive, and the football player gets enraged and wails on him. So that's the incident that occurs. But after that, the protagonist goes on to fall in love, get married, have 2 children, but then he sees something strange going on with the lamp in his living room. Let's get into this one, shall we? Elaine, Aeris watches stuff so you don't have to. Look at this. Let's get into the Reddit lamp story, all right? Now, I'm going to read the story from the Redditor's own words. And while I'm reading, I would like to illustrate this story with AI. Now, don't even start with me, okay? Don't get on my case about how we shouldn't be using AI art because it's replacing artists. Look, I'm a creative. My career has been attacked for years. I've been dealing with an oversaturated market. So you know what? It's time to make technology work for you. Adapt or die, people. Stop fighting the grain. Just lean into the grain. Go surfing, all right? But yes, I agree. We should not replace artists completely. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. Let's bring it back. Okay, the Reddit lamp story. Here it is. It was posted by a throwaway account. The username was Temptodo Soon. And the title is A Parallel Life Awoken by a Lamp. Throwaway account, because this is really personal. Now, just to warn you, I generated these AI images a while ago, so they might be a little different. Okay. My last semester at a certain college, I was assaulted by a football player for walking where he was trying to drive. Note, he was 325 pounds. I was 120 pounds. While unconscious on the ground, I lived a different life. We have a young man in college here. He is dedicated to his studies. So dedicated that his hand is fused with his binder and pencil. I met a wonderful young lady. She made my heart skip and my face red. I pursued her for months and dispatched a few jerk boyfriends before I finally won her over. After 2 years, we got married, and almost immediately, she bore me a daughter. We have this mom and her child. Her kid looks like Adam Sandler in The Wedding Singer. I had a great job, and my wife didn't have to work outside of the house. Must be nice. When my daughter was 2, my wife, bore me a son. My son was the joy of my life. I would walk into his room every morning before I left for work and doted on him and my daughter. Look at this guy doting on his kid. That's so precious. Look at that. Except, why? Okay. Why is he he's not in the bed. He's fused with the bed. He is the bed. Why does this keep happening? What's happening? One day, while sitting on the couch, I noticed that the perspective of the lamp was odd, inverted. It was still in 3D, but just wrong. It was a square lamp base, red with gold trim on 4 legs, and a white square shade. I was transfixed. I couldn't look away from it. I stayed up all night staring at it. The next morning, I didn't go to work. Something was just not right about the lamp. Now he's really staring. He's got the 11s. The 11's going hard here. He has the arms that have fused together into one super arm. Also, why does he, you know what? He looks like a foosball. No, he doesn't look like a foosball player. He looks like a foosball. A foosball man. I stopped eating. I left the couch only to use the bathroom at first. Soon I stopped that too, as I wasn't eating or drinking. I stared at the lamp for 3 days before my wife got really worried. She had someone come and try to talk to me. By this time, my cognizance was breaking up, and my wife was freaking out. She took the kids to her mother's house just before I had my epiphany. The lamp is not real. The house is not real. My wife, my kids, none of that is real. The last 10 years of my life are not real. The lamp started to grow wider and deeper. It was still inverted dimensions. It took up my entire perspective, and all I could see was red. I heard voices, screams, all kinds of weird noises, and I became aware of pain, a fucking ton of pain. The first words I said were, "I'm missing teeth," and I opened my eyes. I was laying on my back on the sidewalk, surrounded by people that I didn't know. Lots were freaking out. I was completely confused. At some point, a cop scooped me up, walked me across the sidewalk in grass, and threw me face down in the back of a cop car. I was still confused. I was taken to the hospital by the cop. Seems he didn't want to wait for the ambulance to arrive, and gave CT scans and I went through about 3 years of horrid depression. I was grieving the loss of my wife and children and dealing with the knowledge that they never existed. I was scared that I was going insane as I would cry myself to sleep, hoping I would see her in my dreams. I never have, but sometimes I see my son. Usually just a glimpse out of my peripheral vision. He is perpetually 5 years old and I can never hear what he says. Edit. 24 hours after post. Never thought anyone would read this. I changed a line so that it no longer seems that my 2-year-old daughter Borja. I have never seen Inception or the Star Trek episode so many have mentioned, but I will eventually. I will not do an AMA. AMA. What's an AMA? America Medical Association? What's AMA? What? What is an AMA? Oh, ask me anything. You better like my lamp picture, okay? Because I spent a lot of time on this. I photoshopped like 5 different lamps together to create this super lamp. So you see, AI has not replaced us all yet. It has not yet. It's coming for us, but not yet. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, AI. I'm watching you. No, don't be a graphic designer. Our field has been attacked for years. Just don't do it. They're replacing us with robots already. There's Canva and stuff. There's all this automated stuff. Don't do it. Don't get into graphic design, please. I'm trying to save you. If someone could jump from my future and just grab me by the shoulders and just shake me and tell me, do anything else. God, if I had just started doing content creation back then instead of wasting my time, I could be a YouTuber by now. I could be making money at home doing videos. Can someone pay me to do that? Is there a way to get paid to do that? Do you need people to watch your videos for that? How do I make that happen? Oh, keep making content. All right, I'll try. What the hell was I talking about? Okay, so he references in his post a couple mind-bender stories, right? He talks about Inception, which I don't really feel like going into the whole plot of Inception. It's just too long. But the basic gist of it is there are lots of dreams within dreams and dreams within those dreams, and time mutates depending on how deep you are into the dream. And basically, no spoilers, but you're left wondering in the end, what is reality and what isn't? And stuff like that is pretty cool. It's worth watching. But what I really want to talk about is the Star Trek episode they referenced. And there are several Star Trek-y episodes where reality is bent, obviously, but I think that they're referring to The Inner Light. It is the 125th episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, one of the best shows of all time. Patrick Stewart. God, I love that show. Oh, William Riker. Oh, the way he gets into chairs. He doesn't get into chairs like a normal person. You have to watch those. He does not actually sit down like a normal person. He gets into chairs like this. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. This is how he gets into chairs. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. What? Okay. Here we go. We're going to get into this chair like William Riker. Here we go. Jesus. Okay. You know what? Okay, that was bad. That was... Okay, all right. Well, you know what, honey? You know what, honey? Get some water. Okay. Nothing like that. Oh my God, that was so bad. I'm not even gonna... I thought that was gonna be funny. I thought that was gonna be so funny, and instead I just like really scared myself. So, okay, we're not... My heart is like, I thought I was going to die. Oh, God. That would be a good way to go. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Nope. Nope, we're not doing that again. Okay. Maybe with a smaller chair. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me show you. This is how...
William Riker gets into chairs. Okay, yeah, it's gonna... Okay, this is more my style here. Okay, here we go.
This is how he does it. Okay. I'm William Riker. Yeah, that one was so much better. All right, well. Bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. So, the episode. Star Trek: The Inner Light. There is an episode where Captain Jean-Luc Picard gets zapped by an alien probe, and he finds himself living in an entirely different existence on an alien planet, and his name is Cayman, I believe. And he lives out this life with a wife, and there are children and things, and he lives out this entire existence on this planet. And as he's coming toward the end of his life, they're launching this probe out into space. And as it turns out, it's somewhat of a time capsule, right? And as he's looking at this probe, he gets transported back to the Enterprise, having lived this entire existence. And it turns out that this alien species was doomed, and they sent the probe out to find him so that someone could experience their life and live out their memory. It was a way for them to obtain a sense of immortality. It's really good. It's such a good episode. I was so excited when I saw a reference to this that I went and watched it the other day. And then I started watching the whole series again. And then I realized I had to go to work, and I was like, oh, oops. and then I was 15 minutes late. But anyway, it's a good episode, worth a watch, but kind of the same idea, right? Living out a lifetime and getting yanked back to your root life. Oh God. This is so much coming full circle right now because I am reading The Midnight Library right now, and it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of, oh gosh. Oh, this is magical. Everything's all coming together. Midnight Library is such a page turner, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm getting really distracted. So, I like to keep an open mind about these sort of things, right? What do you think? What do you think is going on here? Do you think that the original poster really did have this experience? I mean, personally, my personal take is he did experience this. I don't think it's BS. Like, I really do think that this story was personal to him. But I guess the question is, what did he experience exactly? Just his brain generating something to cope with his injuries? Or did he experience some sort of parallel universe? Or did he get a glimpse into the multiverse? Are there quantum multiverses going on? You know, parallel realities, simultaneous parallel realities? Did he see where he could be? What happened after the story? I really wish we knew. Like, I wish we could get an update from this guy. Because, like, 12 years from now, does he even know this is viral? Like, does he even know? Like, if anyone came out and said they were the Reddit lamp guy, would we believe them? Would we be like, no, you're just a fame whore? Like, what would, how would we even know? How are we going to know? What happened to this guy? Is he okay? I hope you're okay, buddy. Hope you're all right. I have fun with subject matters like this, let me tell you, okay? Because I've had my own experiences with breaks in reality, okay? But don't worry, according to my psychiatrist, I am currently sane. But I can tell you, without the shadow of a doubt, that dissociative amnesia is a very real thing, and you can live out an experience that can impact you. And it can be very haunting, and you can also gain a lot of insights and potentially divine knowledge from that experience, but we're not going into that. I will never tell that story with my face attached because it is a story that's very personal to me, and I don't need a bunch of random anonymous wackadoos on the internet being like, this is just mental illness, because you know what? It could be. Yes, but no, I'm not telling you that story, sorry. Maybe I'll write a book about it someday. The Reddit lamp story is cool. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching. Comment below. Like and subscribe.
Thanks for joining me today.